In the heart of the 20th century, the world plunged into a devastating war. A conflict so vast, it spanned across continents, from the cold, harsh landscapes of Europe to the dense, humid jungles of the Pacific. It was a time marked by stories of sacrifice, courage, and resilience. The echoes of gunshots and the roars of bombs were not just sounds of destruction, but also the sounds that shaped the course of history. This war was not fought solely by soldiers on the battlefield, but by every man, woman, and child whose life was touched by its reach. It was a time when humanity faced its darkest hour, and yet, it was also a time when the strength of the human spirit shone the brightest. This is the story of that time, the story of a world at war, a story that needs to be told, to be remembered. This is the story of sacrifice, courage, and resilience, World War II. Across the war-torn landscapes of Europe, soldiers in iconic uniforms prepared for battle. The European theater of World War II was a stage of intense conflict, where every day was a testament to the courage and resilience of these brave souls. From the frostbitten forests of the Ardennes to the scorched sands of North Africa, they held their ground, fought back, and pushed forward. Each battle was a story of its own, a symphony of gunfire and artillery, punctuated by the unnerving silence of the aftermath. Yet, amidst this chaos, there was camaraderie. Soldiers became brothers, their bonds forged in the crucible of war. They shared rations, stories, and dreams of home, offering each other a glimmer of hope in the darkest of times. In this tumultuous arena, resilience was key. Every soldier knew they had to endure, to survive, and to fight another day. Their mantra was simple yet profound, a statement of their unwavering resolve. Keep your head down and stay close. Back home, families huddled around radios, clinging to every update from the front lines. Homes transformed into fortresses of hope, and the kitchen table became a war room of its own. Women, stepping into new roles, rolled up their sleeves in factories, fueling the war effort with every rivet and weld. And amid the clatter of everyday life, heartfelt farewells echoed through the air as soldiers, fathers, and sons marched off to war, leaving behind a promise. "Come back, Daddy." In the Pacific, naval vessels clashed while soldiers battled through dense jungles. The Pacific theater was a stage of relentless confrontation. Soldiers, far from home, faced not only the enemy, but also the unforgiving terrain. The dense foliage became both a shelter and a threat, making the battlefield unpredictable. The heat, the rain, the endless wilderness, these were as much a part of the fight as the enemy itself. This was a war against nature and man. "Hold the line, we can't let them advance." But amidst the battlefield, another war unfolded, a war against humanity itself. A dark chapter in our history was being written, known today as the Holocaust. Unimaginable horrors were faced by innocent people, targeted for their faith, their ethnicity, their beliefs. It was a systematic, brutal assault on humanity, a cruelty that shook the foundations of our shared values. As we journey through this grim past, we are reminded of the importance of remembering, learning, and ensuring such atrocities never repeat, a war against humanity itself. On the shores of Normandy, soldiers stormed the beaches in a decisive battle for freedom. The day was June 6, 1944, a day that would forever be known as D-Day. The air was thick with the sounds of gunfire and the shouts of brave men, their hearts pounding in unison with the crashing waves. Each step taken was a step towards liberty. Each life lost a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. As the smoke cleared and the dust settled, the tide of war began to turn. The sacrifices made on those blood-soaked sands echoed across the globe, heralding the dawn of a hard-won victory. The world exhaled a collective sigh of relief, their hearts alight with joyous celebration, streets filled with jubilant crowds, relief washing over them like a soothing balm. Out of the ashes of war, a new hope emerged, a world determined to build a lasting peace. The echoes of World War II still resonate today. As the world caught its breath, a new era dawned. The founding of the United Nations signaled a global commitment to peace, and the return of war veterans marked a homecoming of heroes. The rebuilding of nations was no small feat, a testament to the resilience of humanity. From the ruins, life sprang anew, a phoenix rising from the ashes, a reminder of the human spirit's strength and the collective effort needed to overcome the darkest moments in history.